I'm not going to keep the pre-stream open too long. However, I will be continuing to play my own music. I'll just turn it down a bit.
Hello! Wow!
You ever wondered what it'd be like to be bunging it in the year 2023?
Hello!
My computer's running a tad bit on the slow end, and I hope that doesn't affect stream at all. I am going to be in the funny streamer call, in case friends want to join me for my Pokemon adventure. Now I need to remember where the fuck I put my goddamn game. I remembered that I have 2 versions of it saved. I think this is the correct version. I feel like for all the stories I wrote for the songs, this one in particular, I had like the hardest time figuring out, well, how the fuck do I write this? Because Haunting of Pencilwood Peak has like the most unconnected to anything I have story out of all of my songs. I think this was the correct area. Oh, I forgot about Sandwich. Oh, hell yeah, I found it instantly. Oh, yeah! I need to turn up. Hold on, let me just quickly grab a very important link that y'all may have not have gotten. I did at everyone on my Discord for it, but in case y'all missed that, here's the Bandcamp. Oh no, there's new Pokemon that There's a new version of the game. I don't have this new version of the game. This may, in fact, cause me to play a different game. Because I don't have access to the new version right now. Oops. Let's turn that music back on real quick. Alright, that puts a, That definitely puts a wrench in things. I should have thought about that. Let me go to my freaking Tumblr announcement of the stream. And just use that to... Tumblr, can you stop updating your thing to make it impossible to get to my own goddamn profile, please? Bungle and sandwich? Yumby? It's true. What's my favorite kind of nut? Probably pistachios. If I had to make any blah, 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 blah. Words. Hi. Just pistachios. I would love some pistachio. Oh my god. No, my friggin' PNG tuber's working with audio. I thought it wasn't. Howdy. So it turns out I didn't have the updated version of Pokemon, and they added new Pokemon, so I have to find something else to do while I need to get an update for that. Meanwhile, my own music's playing. I should go back to the starting soon screen. Where the Like your Streamlabs, there it is. Or not Streamlabs, but blah. Sprite edits? I could. I don't know if I really want to do that right now, though. I do have an idea for something to do alongside streams, maybe at some point. Because I do have this bitchin' ass new art tablet. And I was thinking of doing freaking something with it at some point. I'm gonna look over my Steam games. What if I just, like, start playing Disco Elysium? I've had this downloaded for ages. I played a little bit of it before, but never got far. Who here wants to see, like, Old Man Simulator? I don't even think Disco's that old in this. Okay, I made the announcement. Okay. Yum. All right, the stream has been updated. It is a huge tonal shift from Pokemon Infinite Fusion, but acceptable. That's what we're all here for, baby. I just have to set up the game to get captured. So, by the way, the song that's currently playing is like the fan favorite song of the album, from what I've gathered. Oh no, the audio from another window is getting captured. I'm letting this song finish, damn it. And that's the 5-song album. So, yippee! Hold on. Here it is. Sandwich is still here, by the way. Let me turn the music back on. So, I do have a saved game on here. I'm gonna just, like, not focus on that. I've never made it far in this game. I'm gonna set up that I'm streaming in my server. I'll let people know. I can't exactly fucking update everyone I messaged in a convenient amount of time, so that's unfortunate, but chat, what do we do here? What kind of disco Elysium do we want tonight? What kind of person do we want? Do we just want to go random? You're deciding this, chat. I'm not. One where slurs kill him? Ooh, that's... I feel like that would be Psyche. Let's make all of them one to start out. An absolute genius of Psyche. Build him like a fucking Redditor. I don't know how to do that. I feel like 4 should just be as far as I go in any direction. High int, low psych. How agile or how strong? I'll put those at average. They have a weak psyche, but fair all like down there. Don't listen to you, you're super fucked up. I don't know what to do with that information. A sensitive white boy. I do kind of want to see what Psyche will, like, have down the line. Can I pronounce bungs with an ye old English accent? I don't think I can. You know what? I'm feeling this one. Bunged. They're decently sensitive. They got average intelligence, average strength. Their motor skills could use a bit of work. So we have... Alright, I'm just going to go from top. Logic, encyclopedia, rhetoric, drama, conceptualization, visual calculus, volition, inland empire, empathy, authority, esprit de corps, suggestion, endurance, pain threshold, physical instrument, electrochemistry, shivers, half-light, Hand-eye coordination, perception, reaction speed. Man, I want to just say saber flare or saber fair, but I have a feeling that's not how it's pronounced. Interfacing, composure. Part of me thinks I have to take Inland Empire is the thing. Either empathy or Inland Empire. How friendly is our guy who cries at hearing a bad word? I feel like empathy would be the one to go for that. But Inland Empire makes you, like, kind of quirky with it. Hold on. I'm doing something. There you go. I set a poll. Y'all have to vote. If you don't vote, I'm going to cry. They're currently tied. An extra person could be the tiebreaker here. Oh shit. Inland is now in the lead. Timer's running out. If someone wanted a different thing other than Inland, well, I'm afraid it's too late now because Inland Empire just won. We have our fucking signature. Hunches and guts feelings, dreams and waking life. You don't even know what these do? You'll learn. Press the begin button.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Oh, Pog. Well, thanks for coming to the stream. Apparently we don't have to do anything anymore.
Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Fucking great voice.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Girls being aware of the meat thing? Ayo. What was that about X something?
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Alone, so you never let me go. No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Damn. Damn. Fuck it.
Alright. Nothing down to fuck all, Borough.
Hold on, this one? Look, I'm tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a shit?
Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
Wait, no, I need to belittle myself instead.
Do you really?
Why? What are these options? Don't be naive, of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends.
The song of death is...
I'm sorry, I just saw the
sweet
option to
and
belittle myself and I thought that was funny.
But what is this? Somewhere in the soul, bloated man-meat around
Hey, yeah?
you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is...
I literally...
It wants to walk...
I literally tried changing my advertisements about what I was doing because I couldn't get my hands on the new update in a convenient amount of time. I'm sorry everyone who's showing up expecting infinite fusion.
You can take it. You're a champion.
Mother help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Stop, I don't want to hear anything more about the sensation. Take me back to the formless disembodied nothing. No, I'm not scared. I'm a fucking champion!
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Oh, someone cut off my head. It's trying to murder the rest of me. Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Let's go. We're playing as the dude. Give me the shit. Naked and ass up. We got these flare cut trousers. These golden brown trousers are flare cut. Normal bell bottom trousers would be boot cut, but these are far from normal. There's also they are someone's piss soaked and cum stained party pants. -1 is save your flare. Tight around the thigh. +1 electrochemistry. Tight around the crotch. Hey yo.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Cool. What's this? Magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. The real tape player still going, rolling empty. Give me this. Looks like someone skinned this blazer off some long extinct disco animal. It has an enigmatic white rectangle on the back and the right sleeve. Probably move my mic a little closer the more I look at it. Might make my audio sound a bit better. I don't know.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Inland Empire has a point. Grab the tie, pull the fan.
Blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Give me that shit.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
That's like a fantastic tie. Let's pull the light bulb.
Terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Bring it on!
Your eyes burn.
Oh my god, I actually took damage!
Good.
How does that work if you only have 1 HP? Do you just fucking, like, flashbang yourself to death? Let's look at the tie. +1 to Inland Empire. Because next tie is adorned with a garish pattern. It's disturbingly vivid. Somehow, you feel as if it would be wrong to ever take it off, and it's your friend now. You will betray it if you change it for some boring scarf. True! My bestest friend. Give me the shirt. Conceptualization +1, a real statement to wear. Suggestion -1, unsavory odor. This white sateen shirt used to be fancy. It used to really catch the light, and now it smells like someone took a piss in your armpits. For a game called Disco Elysium, there's nowhere near enough disco music. Not yet, at the least. We don't know if we're about to just like walk into a disco club. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liquors.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
You recognize that font as one of 2 fonts and it causes you whiplash? I manually changed the font in the settings to be like a dyslexic friendly one. Because I struggle with reading, and I'm still struggling even with that. Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror.
Hold on. I have to have something funny for this. Something that totally isn't dated at all. Oh yeah, this is 15 years old. I just hope I can fucking time it. No! I suck!
You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Why, Inland Empire, you fucking... Wipe the mirror. There it is. There's the joke. There it is for real. I just realized the sandwich is kind of covering, I need to find out how to click the sandwich. Kind of covering HP values and whatnot. I like put it above me. Shrink it down a bit. Maybe flip it a bit. I am eating a sandwich. Put it in his mouth. You got it. He is eating. He's eating a tiny sandwich. He's so hungry. He's devouring it like an animal.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
It's some kind of superstar, I think.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
Let's see. I think it might be superstar. I'm not making it. Face making itself. I have no idea. It's just there. It just is. I think it's because I'm a superstar. Let's be real here.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No, this is what superstars do.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom. God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. It's insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off, too. It has a sad has-been kind of way. There's a charm to it. It's an expression of pain. It's superstardom.
You should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here, it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
Check the pulse.
You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive. For now.
All right, chat. There's a 3% chance of succeeding here. I like those odds.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
So, fun fact, unlike the test playthrough, I guess I'll call it, I succeeded this check. It just made him look sad for the rest of the game. Dig deep into your mind and locate the source of the expression.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
All right. Wait, there's a medicine cabinet. Give me that shit. Okay, don't. I don't care. Oh shit, I could WASD this man where I want to go.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Alright, let's look.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own
A
hands?
fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
Then what could have done this?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Assess the size of the
It
impact.
is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist, like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
But maybe it wasn't me.
You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it?
I should go get that shoe.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
I need my fucking shoe. I want my shoe. This green crocodile leather shoe has a high heel and chrome embellishments. It fits your left foot perfectly. Now all that remains is to find the other shoe. You got no. I wanted that to stay a bit longer. Oh hell yeah, money. Give me that shit. God, the art style of this game is so fucking striking. Smell of the sea makes you dizzy. A gust of briny wind washes over you. I have got my shoes. Awesome watchtower heels. Heels ridiculously high. May have lost some of their luster over the years, but these green crocodile leather shoes fit you perfectly.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously
Autism
green
moment.
and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet, like two baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Yippee! I got my shoes! The calendar says it's March. The year is 51.
Hello, officer.
Hey, how's it going?
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Wait, I know. I'm a businessman. Chief executive officer, right?
The young woman shakes her head slowly. Officer could be an artistic statement. You're already prone to those.
Officer is my stage name, right? I can see myself as a middling disco artist named the Officer.
No. You're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
She takes another drag. Her name is so funny. She has an incredibly Dutch name that's kind of old-fashioned, but she's a fucking orange dancer.
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
Uh-huh. What is that business?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Who in the right mind will let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Orange is the national color of the Netherlands. You see it a lot during King's Day, Dutch holiday. I didn't actually know that. I don't know a lot about,
A glibber.
anything, really.
Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
And here's the thing. She's not exactly wrong. They do just sort of let anyone be a fucking police officer, and that's a problem.
Retreat is not a winning tactic.
Why? Don't I remember, or why don't I remember being a cop or anything
Could it
else?
be because of the drinking?
She raises an eyebrow and secret sizzles. Try the expression on her. Let her, you want her physically. Oh, this is gonna be great.
The words have already left your mouth.
I want to have fuck with you.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. Say it again.
I said I wanted to have sex with you.
No. You see, that's not what you said. You said...
She is unable to finish, consumed with
Come
laughter.
on, man. Freddie, please. One more time.
You know what? Sure. I want to have the fuck with you.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
Superstar cop. I'm a cop of the apocalypse, superstar cop. It's been established. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. You're pretty. I'm sorry. I'm the sorry cop. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm a cop at all. I don't remember being one. I think I might have lied. This one has been established.
Okay, that's cool. Or if I can just maybe ask you to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit.
I sincerely think I'm a superstar. It's a theory I've been developing.
I have certainly been entertained. Thank you. Whatever you are, you should stick to it. Otherwise,
She extinguishes her cigarette.
it's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me. And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Looks like she left a long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
She broke out the filter. I can't smoke that.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton.
Electrochemistry's trying to make me a smoker.
Bodied, then smoke them all.
The idea seems to make your neck expand. Suddenly, the garish tie feels very snug.
Thank you, horrific necktie.
Like a cat rubbing itself against its owner's calves. A cat that wants you to smoke a lot.
Why is everything teaming up on me to make me a smoker?
Or you could not do that. No one is making you.
I should do that. I should enthusiastically do that. I should not do that. We'll make it priority one. I'll think about it. I love how there's only like one option that's definitively no, and everything is yes. And then a maybe. But here's the thing. This man's cool. Eat the cig. I'll make it priority one.
Good. They'll make you stronger and better. You're too old to be cool now. But find cigarettes, smoke them, blam. Instantly a cool renegade man. A mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils. Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
I'm sure. This weekend's edition of the satirical newspaper. Oh god, come on, you can't make me read this. I can't read it. I can barely read fucking English words. Why did I think they were going to say smoking gives you a massive boner? I think that might actually be what our man here's like. Oh shit. He's bobbing his head to the beat? This is where the lyrics would be. Old karaoke mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. The speakers connect to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense. My soul is modest. It is normal size. My soul is puny. My soul is a cubic content, or my soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. My soul's immense!
And it needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
This goes well with a theory I'm developing, that I'm a down on my luck superstar person. What should I sing when any time comes? Finish that. I'm a superstar.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
What should I sing?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation sounds good. They'll really get a gauge on my soul with that. I think it's maybe I could sing something happy, get people going. What's something a superstar would do?
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
True, I need to find the song to sing. What's this?
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Cool.
So cool.
Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Yes, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop, Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Bai, badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera, lights.
Action!
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
Oh, it's on. The fuck is this? Some kind of superstar. Temporary research bonus, -2 to logic for an hour. It still seems unlikely. First, let's make this absolutely clear. No one is saying that you're an actual superstar, and the groupies and cocaine riddled with hepatitis C strikes lion-esque pose with a mic kind of way. Damn, I'm glad I got that in one. You're not Gulliman the Million or Davy Dewis, no. You're a metaphorical superstar. You bring that rock and roll authenticity and passion to a line of work where people don't expect or want to see it. Where some would say it doesn't belong. Law enforcement. Let's internalize. This feels right. You belong here. Great start so far. The menu has been wiped cleaned. Only the word Monday is written on it. I don't know what that is, but I can't really interact with it. Ooh. I should probably use that. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. Hey, what's up with you?
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
What's wrong? Don't you like the officer? Oh god, that's right. The officer was our superstar name in this lore we're establishing. Don't like the officer?
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
So not only am I a cop, also a hero?
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
What did I do?
What did you not do? First you took the body down. Then you solved the murder. Then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
Okay, stand into it. Any of those things, I don't appreciate your tone. There's no way to talk to an officer. Oh my god, I did all of those things?!
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
So what have I been doing then? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks down again and keeps plucking at the bird. Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
What happened to the bird? Can I help you with that?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors, where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Well, you look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Wow, I'm getting messaged on the one thing that makes sound notifications on stream. I need to find out how to fix that. No, I'm gonna read it on stream. It's a fucking thing about Darktide. Which, honestly, Warhammer Darktide actually did get fucking good updates, so... I don't know, maybe that'll be a stream in the future. I actually really like that game. Where'd Sylvia go?
She just, you know...
There's something there, and it's not good. That's all you know for now.
Damn. Yo, what's going on in here? The doors, the kitchen is reserved for personnel. The soft perf electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone that's working. I should not have clicked both of those so quickly. No, I see the money through the wall. What's going on in here? Mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open 1600. Or 16 o'clock. Jesus Christ. The Royal Pinball machine is unplugged. Yo, what's up?
Hello, sweetie.
Hi.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
No, it's the man in the orange bomber jacket. Alright, what's up?
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
Awesome. Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Yeah, I know what that means.
Realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Just call me Officer.
Very well, officer.
He looks slightly confused.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him? Nod towards the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I haven't done that, unfortunately.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, you know, yeah, no.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Points to the jacket.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
The Inspectorate General?
Internal Affairs. And I'm not them. I'm from Criminal Investigation.
You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean?
Yes.
But they're just white rectangles.
They're not just white rectangles.
I'm pretty sure they are.
A halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Ravachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
But shouldn't I have like a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
What was on me when I woke up?
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
What if... You are killing him! But what if I don't really... What if I tell you I'm not really a police officer?
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will. But first, we have to take it down.
I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
Alright, what were we supposed to do again?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Let's roll.
After you, officer.
Kim really said suck it up. You were right.
Hello, sweetie.
The elderly woman turns to you with a smile.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean she likes me? Who's Sweetie?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Awesome! Want to be a superstar? You seem to be in a chair. Awesome first observation, dude. How'd you like to roll with me? I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchair partner in fighting crime, ruling backyards of courses, catching sequence killers, roll-outs of cigarettes I'm jonesing for smoke. Nothing. I was thinking of the lyrics of a song "Wanna Roll with Me." Here's the option one is really funny.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Kim, of course! I forgot I had you! I know, but there's also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays for the paranatural!
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why? 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
Speaking of the chair, you seem to be in the chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
Fucking
A paraplegic.
Disco just going up like,
or no
is that a chair?
ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
I love how you can immediately just like go down the line of a grenade explosion. Of course, that's what it has to be, and just assume that's the correct information. A grenade? Did you fight in the war?
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty.
Are you a tightrope walker?
Nothing so extravagant, dear. Though what young girl doesn't dream of soaring over a crowd?
So what'd you do then?
I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail-order shoe company. You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere and, well...
She's so patient, like for real. Fucking Disco's just going up, just asking the most amount of questions ever, and she's like... She's a real one.
I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
She runs her hands over the chrome wheels of her chair. Disco is just like asking very fucking like... I'm gonna say bizarre questions with the grenade. You fought in the war? And she's just like, no. Bless this woman. Sorry, it was rude for me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on.
It's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
I don't know if you know this, but I don't know where I am or what I am doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
I drank so hard I literally forgot everything. I hope you're right. I hope it's not too bad. Yeah, I'm pulling this whole thing out of proportion. Forget I said anything. Probably the first one.
You know where we are, right?
The Whirling in Rags cafeteria? It says it on my keys.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
See, here's the thing. I do know. Freaking Kim mentioned the name of the location earlier. The Edge of Civilization.
We're in the city of Revachol, dear.
Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate.
Oh, so he never said Revachol.
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's the spring of 51, because I saw the calendar earlier.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Thank you!
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you then, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Oh god, there's a lot of different options here. Alright. Some kind of democracy, maybe? I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but somebody tells me it's not. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilizations cower before us. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perceptions of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners and women. Oh no! Cop, we are living under the cop regime. These are some fucking options. Shit, I actually don't know. Cops do exist, so it's probably a cop regime.
Actually, we are not. You could say that about almost any other nation, but not Revachol. Try it one more time, officer. What mode of government?
Damn it. I was really hoping it would be a cop world.
Shut up, authority.
Okay, well, let's see.
I could just say it again if I wanted to. Some kind of democracy, maybe?
Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
I see. I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed.
It is quite disappointing, yes. A lot of people would like some form of representation. There's talk, but for now, the RCM is all we've got.
If there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear.
Sheesh.
You're doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
So, how did I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
What is the revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does this have to do with there not being any cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Don't trust what a rich person's perspective on anything is, because it's going to have fucking bias that puts them in a higher position.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
They'll give you any information that tells you that, oh, the rich being in power is the good thing. Yeah? Bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, circled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Pick up the
The
pills.
man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Who is this?
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates the harbor.
Why is he sleeping during the
Possibly
day?
because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
Hey, buddy, I'm back. How's it
The
going?
man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Guard, right? You run this place.
Yes.
He responds
I
tersely.
am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57.
Tersely.
This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. The Harbinger of Ruin. I'm currently in between names. Say nothing.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Looks like you've left your band, but you haven't decided the solo artist name yet. What?
That's wonderful. Really, I think so. But there's a dead body out back. No one wants to work in these conditions. It's been a week.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
Takes a step back.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Looks behind the pile of coasters and finds a slip of paper and hands it to the
You
lieutenant.
said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
See, Kim asking the questions is so much better than me because I get distracted on every tiny detail about nothing.
What, of Martinez? No. I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm. I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean do I have questions?
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
So who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Uh-huh. That's the second time you've avoided that subject.
Oh my God, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person? Get over it.
Maybe it's he who's obsessed with this Sylvie person. Certainly sounds like it.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely...
What the fuck is Inland Empire talking about? Just out of nowhere, no one is saying that the necktie you found is talking to you.
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
You know what? The necktie's right. Let's slip away unnoticed. Oh no!
One moment you're running like the wind. Then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger. furiously, with both hands. Why?
The lady in the wheelchair is right behind me, isn't she? Why did I do this? Why did I have to use both my hands to flip them off? Why both? Fuck you, asshole!
Watch out!
Superstar!
Back so soon.
So worth it! This did not need to happen. I gave no such commands to my body. I had an accident.
It was no accident. Those were disco moves from your spinal cord. The spinal cord has yet to reveal itself to you. Its mysteries are unholy mysteries.
Whoa, there's more of you hidden? I'm so cool. I didn't know. It just comes off as a lazy effort at recontextualizing the antics of a shambling drunk. I'm so cool.
You are way cool. Cooler than the bottom of the sea. Too cool for this world. I was wrong to let you go. I should have kept you here. Is it bright where you are? Is it terrifying? Have you felt the love?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Are you okay?
Fucking dead on the floor.
No, you have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when you move.
I'm not very okay. Are you okay?
The chair took the brunt of it. Don't worry.
Are you sure, ma'am?
Yes. Check on him.
Lena, you're the most patient person on the fucking planet.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place.
Oh, so I don't trust this place at all.
The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
Thanks for your cooperation.
Don't thank me yet. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight,
Hey, crashing into a wheelchair just saved me $40, so like...
And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
I don't know, near, far, south maybe, far away, up on Marvel Hill.
Why did you say that?
These are just synapses firing, they don't mean anything. The name sounds like it means something to me.
The old thesaurus comes up empty. Maybe you should ask the lieutenant.
Lieutenant Kusaragi, do I know a place called Marvel Hill?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place?
What expression?
Saying, up on Marvel Hill, a great high place, one that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Let's see, how can I trace the way back? Can I trace the way back somehow? To the exact street, the number of the building. I'll live in a dumpster, I don't care, fuck everything, Hobocop.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Alright. Oh, Superstar is 90% done. Let's go.
Hello again, sweetie.
Are you okay? I'm really sorry I crashed into you there. I don't know what got into me.
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
Yeah, what was that? The cafeteria manager is a bad man, a man without honor or compassion. It was like my body had a will of its own. I was running and my torso turned and my hand made a lewd gesture. I'm sorry, you had to witness it.
Don't beat yourself up over it too much, dear. People do strange things when the old fight or flight kicks in. I'm just glad you weren't injured.
Sweetie needs money. Just, dude, this man's really over here just fucking puppy dog eyes. I need money.
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
If she could, this woman would feed and clothe you and every other sad, lost person on this earth.
She's looking at Disco like, what a, oh, the poor Blorbo. Tug on her heartstrings. I need money.
Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear.
It isn't easy for me to ask this of anyone, but I'm at the end of my rope. Any money could help me?
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just I tied you over.
She unfastens a gold commemorative pin from her left jacket pocket and drops into your palm.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
He has a pin.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, San Baptiste, Summer 31, Dinghy Races.
What is it to pawn? Where can I pin it or pawn this? This will help me out, Lena. Thanks. I promise I'll buy it back. Or I promise I'll buy it back for you once I have more money. Conclude. What is it to pawn?
It's easy. You bring a valuable item to a pawnbroker, who then gives you money for it. You can get it back later for a slightly larger sum if it hasn't been sold, but you never end up doing that anyway.
Where can I pawn this?
Cross the plaza and follow the road along the coast. Down by the water, there'll be a shack nestled against an old stone facade. That's the pawn shop. An old friend of my husband's goes there often. He says the owner is quite helpful.
I promise I'll buy it back for you once I have more money.
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose it would be nice to get it back.
Buy your pin.
I hope you were able to pawn that old trinket.
I just wanted to thank you again.
Of course, dear. I just wish I could have done more.
Alright, so what the hell is this pin? The unusually tasteful pin was produced to celebrate this Saint, yeah, that's a word I can read. Summer Dingley Race 31. It has a warm glow and a well-loved memento. I equipped it. And not equipped it. The kind green ape pin. A pin with a green ape head on its end. The ape has closed its eyes, a kind expression adorning its face. It seems to be meditating. Do a quick save. I've done a lot. A lot has happened in the past, like, hour. Ooh, what's this? Heap of snow melts in the swale barrel. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police! Fuck yeah! Let's go!" What does this one say? "Pigs go home!" Yes! This game rules, actually. Car.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Yeah, what am I looking at? What is this machine?
This is the Kupris Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
All right.
Motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
What is this sinking feeling? I have the words motor carriage. When we turn it on and drive somewhere, spin your eyes. Okay, but what is a motor carriage? Do all policemen in the RCM have such cool motor carriages? I think I want this.
Nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
Okay, but what is a motor
A
carriage?
motorized vehicle, officer. I'm sure you are familiar with the concept. We've had these for nearly a century.
When we turn it on and drive somewhere?
No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember?
Look around the
In
cabin?
the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
All
Take
right.
what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Give me the pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
The chain
The
cutters.
handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap go the cutters in your hand.
And the flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well made. Police issue, blue.
Blue.
Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Tap the fuel preheater
As you
gauge.
tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation: we're not going anywhere right now.
Got it.
Alternative translation: don't even think you can drive my MC.
Got it. Run your fingers over the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Pick up the
The
radio.
tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something.
Yeah.
The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
Chat, what's your opinion on electrical kittens? Answer me now.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker over.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
You could swear she was friendlier with the lieutenant. Ooh, I can talk to Sylvie. Or I can talk to the 41st precinct. Let's do this one first.
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. Retley voice is oddly familiar.
2-10-5, this is 41st, come in, over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Hi, this is me here. I work at your station.
10-4, what's your status? Over.
It's not good.
10-18, 10-20, over.
Please talk. Please just talk human to me. These numbers mean nothing to me.
State your message, sir. Over.
I need to report a badge missing. I'm in dire need of financial assistance. It may seem odd, but are there any? But there's personal details I'd like to discuss. I should report my missing badge.
10-9, repeat message. Over.
My badge. I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 1022 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
It's him. I'm known. I'm a superstar, I think. Also, I think this one is done. Breakthrough imminent. Wait, does that mean, like... I probably can't be in mid-conversation to get that. Damn it.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Hey, who is this?
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieux, sir. Over.
No, the other one.
You mean your partner? Over.
What is he saying?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Wittmar, sir. Over.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
I did, is the thing. The man in the background sounds like he's losing his patience.
Who lost his badge?
Who the fuck is this guy?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, fighting off laughter.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Come on, operator, tell him to stop. This is serious. Ha ha, officer lost his badge. Ha ha, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge. Let me just move on. I want to get it reported and done with.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Wittmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Operator, tell him to stop. This is serious.
He's asking you to stop. Says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Wittmar concurs. Losing your badge is serious. Over.
Alright, can we get a move on? I just want to get reported and done with.
So, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
No, it's Superstar.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
You know, just stop saying lost his badge for a moment.
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
The room at the other end of the line erupts with volcanic laughter.
Sergeant Person was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
You can hear laughter in the background. Enough, there's several things to discuss.
9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
Anyway, conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you.
No heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
I don't have my gun?
No. It's gone.
I am the saddest wreck of an old man ever. It's true, that's the fun of this game. You're just someone who's like a fucking wreck.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
Thanks, Necktie.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Convince them that I have not lost my gun.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun. Fuck it, I didn't lose my
He
gun.
says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
Describe the plasma gun. Well, for starters, it's massive. It's got flared cooling vents along the front and hydrogen flasks sticking out too.
Come again, please. Over.
It's got a magnetic accelerator, an arc that accelerates the energized ball of periwinkled blue hydrogen-based plasma to near light speeds.
I'm going to need to put you on speaker for a second. Over.
In contact, it detonates with the power of a dying star, erasing every living thing from existence. Oh, and did I mention that it's dripping with sexy blue plasma?
The officer is describing his genitalia in exaggerated terms. Over.
Host in heaven. Did he lose his gun and his mind?
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
This is just phone sex with extra stats.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants. Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
I'm looking at option 2. Yes, I lost my wiener too, just lay off, okay? I left it at his mom after I fucked her ass all night, tell him that.
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got. Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate? Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
Hey, if you don't like the fallout, maybe don't fuck with the Firewalker.
He says you shouldn't have antagonized the Firewalker in the first place.
Who?
Who? The disbelief in Victimair's voice is overwhelming.
Satellite Officer V.
Firewalker.
I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V.
I heard him. I'm on it.
Affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
They're static.
Oh, God,
The man is fighting back
Do
tears.
you need further assistance? Over.
I'm in dire need of financial assistance.
Oh, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Alright. Please, I'm begging you here. I don't have a place to sleep tonight.
He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vigmar said...
Enough, officer. This begging is below your dignity.
It's paramount for the investigation that I would get more money.
It's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir. Over.
I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home. Please just go and get me. You know what? Being a sad Borbo did get me money earlier.
Listen. It's okay. You can do it, sir. Over.
What is he saying?
Did you want anything else, sir? Many of your colleagues are also here. Over.
You really need to get your shit together. This is nearing a complete meltdown.
No, alright. Alright, other things.
Reste dem là, sir. Over.
This might sound odd, but there's a personal detail I need to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question.
Wait, before you say anything stupid, think it through.
What's there to think about?
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Hold on, are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself.
That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12 here. Over.
Want to know if I got my badge description on your report. Could you read to me name, rank, date of birth?
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
Please refer to me to my full name in the future.
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
Stop calling me sir, use my real goddamn name, will you?
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
Have I ever told you about my life before the RCM?
10-4, well, that's,
Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on disrupting our work?
He asked if he ever told me about his days before joining the RCN.
For God's sake, cut this shit out! Tell him to stop wasting time and be a goddamn policeman for a change.
Sir, Satellite Officer Vicmar says...
I heard him.
So, was there anything else?
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Sir, over.
That's all.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier, around a dozen cops.
What?
The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, a buzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minnow enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
She asked, startled. Jean-Vic Lemaire turns to her and says,
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
He stops to think.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit there. I mean, before he started begging for money, it was...
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
Minnow looks down at her neatly polished black shoes. There's a quiet firmness to her voice when she speaks.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
The crowd in the room has started fidgeting uncomfortably. Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words.
He sighs heavily and turns to address the room.
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Old boy lights another cigarette.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
That was a different tone. You have the radio again?
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Give me the Sylvie.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Again, didn't Gart give you the number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
I'm slapping a marching rhythm on your thighs.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Just wait. Relax.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, hello?
Sylvie, I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling in Rags.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again. There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out.
Electrochemistry.
About it.
Have you seen my badge?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
My badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere?
Oh, no. I haven't, sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Not my uniform, too. God, I just really look at that. Kim doesn't have a uniform, and he seems to be real to me.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is. There are officers who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest ranks in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
You know who made the call then?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Alright. Next... Well, but why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse be on the workplace bother you? Yeah, I should probably ask that.
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse.
What does Union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Garbage.
Wait, Kim, lower the microphone. She's speaking truth. You know the law around here? I'm the authority around here. Looks like there's a limit to my authority then. Tell me exactly... Why exactly you let the corpse hang there in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us?
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
Looks like there's a limit to my authority then.
Mm-hmm.
But why exactly did you leave a corpse in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways. No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry.
Let's see. Let me get this straight. You ignored the law to save your own skin. What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
Her voice is resigned and weak.
What trouble?
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the Union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
Alright, I understand.
You? Oh.
Sounds relieved.
What else can I do for you?
Okay, next question.
Yeah, go on.
Have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
I showed you my gun? What happened to it?
Trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating and...
What did I do?
You were waving even to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Oh, fuck?
Some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him. Spat some in his food. I don't think he touched it after.
I don't know what to say.
Me neither.
Well, what happened to my gun?
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns. It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask.
So I pawned the gun. You seen a policeman's uniform?
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things.
You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Alright, but why aren't you comfortable discussing it with me?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Away from whom?
You know whom.
You think you hear a sliver of accusation in her words. Don't be paranoid. She's obviously talking about someone else, not you.
You mean me? You need to get away from me?
I really don't want to talk about this. Let's just forget about this, okay? Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna go fucking... Hey, wanna grab a cup of coffee with me sometime?
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Wait, why did she seem so angry with me?
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags, when she was still working there.
Wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me what I did. I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
What skua thing?
The stuffed bird. The great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac. I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Big Bird got what was coming to her is the funniest response. Why do I always end up screwing everything up? That sounds like me. That doesn't sound anything like me. I love birds! I love birds!
Yes, well...
So you're telling me that I was the one that made you want to quit?
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
Go on, I want to know what I did.
Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Which song?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Sorry about the song.
To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're actually a real cool guy, and no one understands it. One of the coolest guys there is. The coolest guy in Jamrock. Something about disco, too.
Sorry.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Wait, police documents?
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet.
What happened to them?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do.
Resentment gives way to concern in her voice.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Alright, I wasn't a very good tenant.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
Truly sorry. I was trying to show you the world of tomorrow. The great panic at the end. Boy, you're the worst stabber wench I've ever seen. Girl, just loosen up a little. Don't you ever party? Huh. I don't even know what to say.
God, I know I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
So what else did I sing? I'm looking for a song.
All sorts of things. From disco, rock too. So much disco and rock.
Yeah, help me identify this one particular song.
Which one would that be?
One that was really sad.
Sad? I think the one you mean is the smallest church in San Francisco. Richard, that writer.
Interesting. You still have to find it, however.
Alright, thank you for talking to me. Take care.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Nah, I'm done making people fucking
in the cabin.
Is that me?
A set of steering levers, a radio on a hook. Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
Okay, what am I?
Guess.
I was kind of hoping I'm a superstar.
That is only a ludicrous daydream. Guess again. You're the
sorry cop?
Yes, sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
Apologizing is opting in. Won't the other capo types be jealous? Actually, you know, I'm actually not sorry. I changed my mind. Fucking, they should be sorry. Won't the other capo types be jealous?
Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry. They'll be super, super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual Copo type from sorry to anything.
Alright.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million. That won't happen.
Fuck you, Logic. Anything can happen.
Some kind of superstar.
Hell yeah.
They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls.
Uh-oh.
It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases.
I don't think Superstar was a good choice.
Cops will be like astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets. And you're the first one.
We got Long Way Home. And rigorous self-critique. How long is this one? 6 hours, and this one's also 6 hours. I should probably do this one if it's going to potentially find me a place to sleep. So I got tools. Oh shit! I can just fucking flashbang people with a fucking light. Let's go. God damn, I got a lot of things I need to be doing. What if I get really good at just, like, the physical instrument? What if I just, like, flex my muscles and people explode? Volition. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Let's put a little bit of muscle on. Let's be crazy and be capable of violence. Yo, what up?
The RCM in Martinez.
I'm just flashlight in her face. You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
Well, I have some questions.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Oh, we need directions.
Of course. Where to?
I'm looking for a dead body.
That's right there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally.
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm disoriented. I don't know where I am.
Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
Right.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
The lieutenant seems uncomfortable with the level of disorientation you're displaying. What is up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
And what's in the east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
Yeah, what about the south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
Alright. What's the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Huh. And what about the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Thank you.
No problem.
So, who are you exactly?
I am just a gardener.
Cool, what are you doing?
I'm working.
Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
But...
Well, as you already know, there's a corpse there, hanging from a tree. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
So what's up with the fuck the police thing?
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
The sign that says that.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
I didn't mean to...
Okay. Of course.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
He hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Thank you! Give me the gloves. Bye-bye, bugs! Thick latex gardening gloves and a classic canary yellow. Maybe you should retire and take gardening as a hobby? Worth a thought. Shoes. Rude Saint, yep. Words I can't read.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
That's a lot of options. A main hall?
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
Sorry, I was trying random doorknobs. I didn't have anything important. Who's Kuno?
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were...
There's a spot static that overrides the words.
The doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
A single beep indicates that the line
But what if I do?
dead. You hear the same waiting room music, but no one picks up the receiver anymore.
All right, what about the hair?
The doorbell, but no one answers. What an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair.
Artem's boxing. It's for young athletes in gym.
All you hear is static, but no one answers.
The 24th window.
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
Emma's fashion.
You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence.
Febron's taxi.
Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore.
Slipstream.
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything.
Whoa.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric.
Okay.
Have you come to place an order?
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. A receiver must not be working properly.
Hold on. Tricentennial Electronics? I thought this was Slipstream.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Do we know each other?
Michelle, just please.
She stops and you can hear her breathe heavily. Her breath is distorted by ancient
Why
static.
did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Hold on. Tell me what's going on. What did I do?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally again.
About what?
She sounds like she's about to cry.
Oh God, don't cry.
She doesn't answer.
Are you still there?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
What just happened?
Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
Alright, it's a goodbye then.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Let's try that again.
No. Hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do.
Fortress Accident.
Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident.
Revachol Ice City.
Silence.
Damn.
No one answers the doorbell.
Main hall, building B, whirling in rags.
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
East Delta Pinball.
Silence. No one answers your call.
Empty card.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Well, that was fun. What's going on back here? Who the fuck are you?
Kuno's got this.
I've seen you before.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
Hey kid, a word police business.
Dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
The children ignore me.
Love it in the dick.
I see.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do it. Oh, what's that mean?
The kid is obviously high.
Stop using slurs at my crime scene.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Yeah, Kuno! Ride the lightning, Kuno!
British kids are just like this. You wipe sweat from his brow and another rock is flying.
Kuno? You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Hey kid, wanna hang out? I'm not a narc. Fucking god. Yeah, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Are kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
You know what? Yeah, sure, why not? Sure, fucking moving on. Kid, wanna hang out? I'm not a narc.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Bucket questions.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig.
Kuno. Sounds like a sort of gang name.
Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang. In a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Magie, bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol.
I hate this kid.
He lays the names out there with pride and precision, like cards on a table. Right when he's getting distracted, there's a malevolent hiss behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you!
I hate these kids.
Hands on you!
I fucking hate these kids.
Pig's got Kuno!
Yep, skipping that line.
Kuno, help! Help!
Escalate!
Pigs in it!
Yep, I'm skipping a lot of these.
Somebody, please!
Oh, I can just... Alright, there's a 42% chance I punch the kid. Chat. Do I do it? True, but I get to punch him. Just ignore him, fine.
Look, I know you wanted to hit me. You got that, I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look. The Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Yes, how do I get back to it? I want to go back to that thought. How did you know that? Can you read my mind, Kuno? Damn, I should have just listened to Kim.
just said that. Here it is. Here we go. Kuno likes this.
Yes, no, I changed my mind again. Oh god, how much can I just mess with him?
Oh no, you pussied out again. Shouldn't have done that. Kuno's gonna bitch you out now. Kuno's gonna sublet you. Pass you around like candy, fat boy.
The whole charade was about establishing dominance over you.
Kuno turned you into his prison bit.
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with...
I'm done with this fucking jackass. It's like spoiled me and like that. Wow, fuck these fucking assholes. Hate them. The letter R wears a crown. The rim below, a light above descending. This is the logo of... Why are these kids near the corpse? They're throwing rocks at it.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags." There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash
The
container.
body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Again, what do you think could be in there?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Yes, but I feel like there's something in there.
What do you mean, feel?
It's an extrasensory perception. Whatever is in there holds a special significance.
I agree. We should get someone from the remote viewers division here.
What's the remote viewers division?
All the detectives from all the precincts who experience extrasensory perception go to the remote viewers division. Their work is invaluable to the force.
Well, can we get them here?
No, because they don't exist.
I'm so disappointed right now. I thought there was a remote viewers division.
There isn't. But we should still access this container.
How do we get the lock
We
open?
could try using a pry bar. The one you took from my motor carriage, or...
No. Or pry bar.
You might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. And he also has information.
Force time! Jam the tool in their lid and pull!
Force time isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar under the lid, but it just isn't bending.
Kick the container.
Unsatisfying. Hurtful. You hear
Awesome.
a ringing sound, but not quite hollow. The can seems to be full.
The fuck kind of metal is this? This fuck
The
shit.
quality of metal is not the problem. From what I see, it's sturdy enough.
He's enjoying your little failure. He finds it amusing. He's reveling in the sweaty rage on your face.
Aim for the pry bar, fall my
There's
way.
a creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it like a moron, huffing and puffing. Clearly the technique is wrong.
Let's see, I can't pry it
Let's ask
open.
the manager for the key.
Excuse me, manager. I need the fucking keys to your trash. One's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today's the man's handwriting. Excuse me.
Can I help you?
I love that I can just shine the flashlight in people's faces. Trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
What this feeling
Prod
is.
at him and find out.
Doesn't it seem callous to you? Guarding even your leftovers from the poor?
Callous? What are you? Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The whirling in rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Yum yum, tell me more.
He killed himself.
Maybe I am Krasmazov.
What are we talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
Wait, no. Whisper and point back in. What if I am Krasmazov?
We should return to the case of your mistaken identity at a later time, officer. This was about the trash container.
Right, we need those keys.
What for? Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Seen something at the whirling guard. Something I need to talk to you about.
Thing.
I saw a sign at the mess hall that says reserved for the Union Guard. I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
But maybe I am a cook.
You're not. You're a menace. Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the real cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
I saw a sign in the mess hall that says reserved for the
Yes,
Union.
not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
Tosses his head into stain.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
It's a shame you gotta suck up to the Union State float.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of services to paying customers, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Alright.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Oh? Although I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
You wait and see, cafeteria manager. Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Thank you, Inland Empire.
Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes?
Alright, we do be having the key now, though, at least. And with the key, what the fuck is this? More trash? I love trash! There are bottles inside. You can pick them up and hold them in a bag.
This trash container is locked.
Open
with
it.
one oiled crack. The lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Did I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
I'm opening
The
it.
smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look at the boxes,
You
cartons.
see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles.
Turbo noodles!
However,
Hell fucking yeah, pick up the rags.
among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab
As the
'em.
legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
Here's just a black plastic bag.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Hey, we actually found something.
Catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
Run out towel and a mug.
Right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
I don't want to talk to Kuno ever again. Gonna be real. Think someone from the Whirling Ranks might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Alright.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
The mug. I'm getting the mug too.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction
of
the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
Oh no.
Only in its social sensibility.
I love how I have to take the mug. Lieutenant briefly glances at the mug, then returns to his side of the trash. Oh no, I picked up a racist mug. I remember hearing, like, I saw shitposts on Tumblr about this thing. Just the food waste?
Just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato.
Thank goodness I have these gloves on.
Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Pick it out.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
How can we tell the handwriting?
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there. If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash?
Must have been cramping my style. It has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin. I don't think I want this to be a cop anymore. That's why I tried to flush my cop life down the toilet.
Well,
he doesn't know what to say.
His eyes express a rare condolence. Then he picks it up.
Lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
I don't know, man. Sounds like an order. I don't take this. Alright, I'll do it.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Oh, we close the lid.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Damaged ledger. This ledger that you found in the trash is filled with notes written in a man's dense cursive. Have a closer look. Maybe it can be salvaged. Start keeping notes in the case. And the hold on.
It's
Interact
the legend
button.
Found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Alright, anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, Or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Inspect the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Let's take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila! The ledger now looks marginally better.
Hey, expect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Bring your finger across the aluminum.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Is this one of those hologram watermarks you mentioned?
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting. What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like?
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Interesting.
Okay. While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Perhaps the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
And what is this there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases, undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I'm sure I've made plenty.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
God knows I've made my share. He tries not to think of them. Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
There was mention of a naming convention here?
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from Snoop fiction and Vespertine cop show staples.
My God, and they're written in capital letters, too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Again, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No, I mean a non-numeric one with titles.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have a case named the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out.
What happened to him?
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Count the pages. I have to open an official case. This room.
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Commit to paper using the pen Lena gave you.
The task you've
Let's go! I'm using the pen I got.
Green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Rest of the ones have already
A
finished.
satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done, and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
Oh fuck, the hanged man, the furies at home in the mirror, the setting sun, shit on a stick. The second one's the coolest name.
Furies. Yes, well, I don't know. I have to be honest, I'm not experiencing the internal strife that it refers to. And also...
He furrows his brow.
Could you make it less poetic somehow? Just a normal case name, you know? Think, what would that be? A good normal name.
Yes, you know what that normal name is. But it's so plain. Anything else, please.
The hangman.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Alright, can I read the case files now using my logic?
It's proving to be harder than expected. You just don't have the intellectual rigor to patch the quilt back together. Try again later.
Okay. Browse the case files again, or the yellow papers.
In
I don't
the
need
back,
them.
you see
Do
a
that
thin,
again.
translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out.
Uh-huh.
Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What forms are these?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
What are the misconduct fine?
Penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields.
The station call?
These are quite sinister in tone. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
In field autopsy.
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs, color of the irises, predation marks, condition of sexual organs.
Alright, that's enough of these.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters, RCM.
What did you say the color was?
Blue.
Okay.
The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
Peek inside.
Plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
I feel like I failed a lot of roughly 40% things. Surely this is time I succeed.
Is not what you end up doing. You squeeze the plastic to slide it open, but nothing happens. Then you bend it some, then crack it. The goddamn thing is stuck. The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. This pathetic mess suddenly afraid of you for some reason.
Smell it?
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
Alright, let's look at the racist mug.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
Got it. Let's not dig further into the racist mug, I think. I should heal that morale damage I took at least. What's this? Fuck yeah, money. Fuck yeah, magnesium. One's trying to grow herbs in the greenhouse. Winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. What's this?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
No, that looks like a door.
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes. No, there's more to this. You get this strange feeling.
What feeling?
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
And I can't get on that side of things. I should quick save again. The kid's ladder is rickety, but still climbable. Alright, let's look at the corpse.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow Kuno!
No one is judging, says Kim. Alright, 3%.
The smell
and a crit fail.
It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. more fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Oh, time to barf.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Okay, where do I get that from?
The young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Righto! Me and my homie. Do you have any funny
Hello
things?
again, officer. How are things? Sure. I'm done with them. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
That sounds like if I take it, I might risk taking damage and I'll fucking die by smelling salts. Look at this man and his flashlight. Great to chunk horses crack the pavement like an eggshell. I should try and find like a pharmacy and get some pain meds or something, because as funny as it would be to die after smelling salts. Damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Maybe a sea monster did this to this place. Who's to say? Who knows? It could literally be anything. One operated viewer has been banged up inoperably. Cape Side Apartments. Roundabout north. Bad reach working windows? Tibbs has windows. If you had a bag in your hand, perhaps you could collect these bottles and sell them. I need to get a bag. Yeah, what up? Hey, that looks like a bag. Oh, now I can't collect the bottles?
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Poor little viewer.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Look inside.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Thanks,
Under
Kuno.
the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the Star of Pericarnassus, or the Cairo, the central symbol of the Pericarnassian Church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows.
Okay. I think I'm just going this way now. Bird. Only come around surveys the sea. Different to your approach. Belly of the boat shines like it was recently painted. Why do I feel like the pharmacy isn't going to be this way? Inside, the frame of motorcycle repair and tools are used to disassemble it. There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint?
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
Girl stares at the sailboat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep
Disco Elysium Dredge crossover when? You know what? There is kind of a similar vibe, isn't there? We just want you to know your name. Don't need to get defensive. Don't use that tone with me. I'm never going to assert my authority. That's for damn sure. Let's start with the blood type and go from there. Yeah, when was the last time you were... Oh, it was because of the sea monster comment? Ah. Start with your blood type, go from there.
Oh, where? Accosting a minor?
Listen to your partner, pig man. Keep your grubby hooves off little old ladies.
You keep looking off the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms. Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershore. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
Who is she?
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your
Kim knows what I'm good at.
Try to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Hold on, Kim, you deserve the sandwich now. There you go, bud.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to Ozon.
What are you doing to that wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
Release the wall. So you don't know what's right. Why are you committed to facing the building?
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mono is here.
See, Pigs Go Home is at least base, though.
We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cats. And my name's not Mona, so...
She wants it to be something true and total.
I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. We'll have to stop this hooliganism. I actually don't have an opinion.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Awesome. I was just like, you know what, this is cool, keep doing it. And now she's like, God damn it, they want me to. Oh, anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Cindy school.
Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Inside apartments. Actually, I've been playing for 3 hours. It's giving me a lot of information. I think this is probably a safe point to stop. I didn't even plan on playing this game, and I did it for 3 hours, so, you know, go me. I'm cool. I play so much video games. Yeah, I want to go back to the main menu. Still a very striking art style. Like, goddamn. Ugh. It's wild how, like, I did put a good amount of time into, like, this play session of it, and I barely left one building. This game is fucking dense. Oh, Kim can't enjoy the sandwich anymore. Hold on. Hum, yum, yum, yum. Anyway, thanks for showing up, everyone. Sorry if you expected Pokemon and you got Funny Disco Man. And let's see who's online, who's available to raid. Oh shit. Let's raid Viv. Why is my cap locks on? I feel like it's been a while since I've raided. It's not really fucking something I had reason to do for a bit. Anywho, I'm launching the cannon. I'll see y'all later.